In the small, forgotten town of Eldergrove, a thick fog rolled in every night, shrouding the streets in an oppressive gloom. The townsfolk had long grown accustomed to the nightly obscurity, but whispers spoke of an ancient curse that bound the fog to the land. Eleanor moved to Eldergrove seeking solace after the loss of her husband. The isolation was comforting at first, but soon she noticed peculiarities in the town's nightly routines. Sleep came with a price, strange dreams that felt unnervingly real, leaving her drenched in sweat each morning. Determined to uncover the truth, Eleanor spoke to the oldest resident, old Man Harlan. He warned her of the shadow veil, a dark presence that thrived on the town's sorrow and fed off their inability to let go. According to Harlan, the only way to lift the curse was to confront one's deepest fears and memories. That night, as the fog thickened, Eleanor found herself unable to sleep. A chilling presence filled her room, and shadows danced at the corners of her vision. She felt an unseen force pulling her into the darkness, forcing her to relive the tragic loss of her husband over and over. Desperate, Eleanor fought against the intangible chains, remembering Harlan's words. She faced the memories that bound her, the grief that kept her anchored in Eldergrove. With each confrontation, the darkness weakened, the oppressive weight lifting slightly. But the shadow veil was persistent, manifesting as a spectral figure that mirrored her pain. The entity whispered of despair and eternal night, trying to claim her soul to sustain the curse. Summoning all her strength, Eleanor embraced her sorrow, allowing herself to mourn genuinely without resistance. The act of acceptance created a blinding light that pierced through the fog, dispelling the shadows that clung to her. As dawn broke over Eldergrove for the first time in centuries, the townspeople emerged from their homes, blinking against the sunlight. The oppressive fog had lifted, replaced by clear skies and the promise of a new beginning. Eleanor stood at the town's edge, feeling a weight lift from her heart. The curse was broken, not by force, but by the collective healing of those who had been trapped by their own grief. Eldergrove was free, and so was she. But as she turned to leave, a faint whisper echoed in the morning breeze, a reminder that some shadows never fully fade, lingering just beyond the light.